Welcome everybody to Reverend Anne Open the Book presentation. And I have a question for us. Have you ever thought that adults with learning difficulties in residential care might be missing out if we don't visit them? After all, churches often take Christian services in the homes for the elderly. Well, we might ask ourselves the question, what might stop us from visiting them? You may well say, well, I don't have experience of working with adults with special needs. I wouldn't really know how to relate with them, or what would I do? Well, I hope that I will be able to answer those questions, and I believe it could be in the form of Open the Book. This is a programme which offers themed and dramatised Bible stories which are easy to deliver and are very accessible for adults with special needs. The Open the Book scheme is where we read a paraphrased Bible story with illustrations or role play. There is also a scripted introduction and conclusion to help the participants understand the story better. Now here's a thought. Adults with learning difficulties could go through their entire life without ever learning about Adam and Eve, Noah, David, Jonah, or even the life of Jesus and all the wonderful, amazing stories of the New Testament. So what is Reverend Anne Open the Book? Well, it is the same as the Open the Book scheme for school assemblies, but slightly adapted for adults with learning difficulties. To find out more, you can go to the link below or just type in Bible Society Open the Book to find out more about this amazing scheme. What materials do you need? Well, firstly, you need to join the Bible Society Open the Book scheme to gain access to the materials needed. You will need the Lion Bible Story Telebook by Bob Hartman. That's the ISBN number. You can buy that through the Bible Society shop, but you can also buy it through other retail outlets as well. Now, the handbook that you will need is only available through the Bible Society once you have joined. So how do we deliver Open the Book? My husband and I go into a home once a month. We sing, pray, drink coffee, chat, and tell the Open the Book Bible stories, and it's just great fun. We love going. See the videos on my website for ideas. We use popsicles to tell the story. Again, on the website you can see a video on how to make a popsicle and a stand. Other more energetic groups might like to do role play to act out the story, and my website is reverendannestuckey.wordpress.com. So after discussing all this with your church leader, volunteers will need to have a DBS check. 2 volunteers per home is absolutely ideal. You don't want any more because generally it's an ordinary home in an ordinary lounge and there is no more room for more than 2 people. Approach the manager of your local residential home for adults with special needs. Talk to them about visiting the home to tell Bible stories to their residents, the ones that would be interested in a Christian input in their lives. Take the resources you have and give them a demonstration. You may be asking yourself the question, why open the book? Well, the manager will know what you are going to say and will feel happier about that. It is a tried and tested scheme which is highly successful in schools. So now let us use this resource for adults with special needs. The material is all there. It just needs a slight adaptation. So what are the aims of Reverend Anne Open the Book? Well, it is to present the Bible in an accessible and enjoyable way, to tell the stories in ways which enable adults with special needs to engage imaginatively with the text, to equip, encourage and enable volunteers from churches to deliver good quality sessions in a residential home, to assist residential homes in helping residents to access Christian worship. Reverend Anne Opened the Book Code of Practice. All storytellers should agree to stick to the script and present the story simply. It is a Bible story, not a sermon. Prepare the storytelling presentation to the best of their ability, following the guidelines in the handbook. Liaise closely and sensitively with the manager of the home. Make minimal demands on the home and be aware of being invited visitors. Show respect and sensitivity to those of other faiths and to those of none. Fulfil the relevant vulnerable adult protection requirements. And we ask that volunteer storytellers are accompanied by a member of staff during all storytelling sessions. So this takes the pressure off of us. We don't have to have had experience with adults with special needs because staff are present during your visit. So just a quick recap on what resources are used. Well, there is the Open the Book handbook, the Bible Story Teller book, popsicles or shawls or scarves if you're going to do role play, and most important, 2 volunteers. This is the Lion Storyteller Bible that I've been talking about, and this is just a delightful book, and it's the one that we used for Open the Book. And this is the Open the Book handbook that I was talking about. This is handbook 1. There are others in the series, and this is the book we use for the introduction and the conclusion. And there are lots of ideas on how to present the stories, but obviously we need to adapt this for adults. It's very, very simple, just to be thinking you're presenting to adults and just change a few of the words. And lastly, the most important ingredient of all is prayer, prayer and more prayer. So thank you so much for watching this presentation on Reverend Anne Open the Book. And I do hope that you will enjoy delivering these wonderful Bible stories to residents with special needs. And if you have any questions or any comments or ideas, please do visit my website and use the contact form to get in touch with me. Thank you so much for listening. God bless.